there. How's it feel to be back today?
It feels great. I didn't take my physical yet, so I can't practice, but it feels good to be in the gym, be around the guys, and just be a part of it.
You haven't been obviously in practice, but you've been around the guys a little bit, it seems.
Yeah.
Do you think that helps benefit you just to hang out with them? And
Yeah, I think it benefits the personalities more than anything because I get to understand and see what type of people are or the guys are, and get a feel from them off the court because a lot of it is bonded and getting to know each other. So it's gonna be a long season, so it felt good to finally touch bases with some of the guys. For the new, get to meet the new guys like Mike and Kay, so it was great.
how much basketball have you been playing? Up until coming in here now.
I haven't played. I haven't played any basketball. I've worked out and done a bunch of basketball drills and working out and stuff like that. But as far as 5-on-5 pickup, I haven't done anything.
I don't know if anybody's saying anything, but congratulations first of all on
Appreciate
baby
it.
number 3. Do you know what you're having?
No, not yet. She don't want to find out. So I'm not, and I'm the type that the doctor tells me I'm gonna keep giving her hints until she gets it. So I ain't gonna wait to spoil it for her.
Did you were you ever worried about your situation here during the contract negotiation?
No, I think I knew it would take care of itself, and I had a great team behind me as far as my agent side, and I knew the Cavs wanted me, and they knew I wanted to be here. So it's a stressful process because it is what it is. Holding out, whatever people may call it, and not being with the guys is my most important thing. It's hard because when you do something you love, you try not to let the money and whatever else get involved with it. So that's why, fortunately, I had a great team, like I said, to deal with that. So I just focused on basketball.
How difficult was it not to be here, knowing that this was a business situation and you were taking care of it? But all that said, how difficult was it not to be here with the fellas?
It's extremely difficult. Once again, it was a good and a bad thing. I got to kick it and hang with the guys off the court. But then, I go home and they go back to practice the next day, and I go back to this lonely gym working out by myself. So it was an extremely tough time, but fortunately, it's over with.
I'm not suggesting that everything will come back to you overnight, but you've often spoken in the past about how shooting a basketball is not even second nature to you, it's a sport. How long do you think it'll take you to get your eye back, your shot back, the win back, the whole thing? And do you expect to play Tuesday?
I expect to play, but obviously it's the coach's decision. But more than anything, I'm in great shape. I'm in great workout shape. It's just a matter of getting into game shape. It's totally different between running up and down the court, guarding somebody, and doing all of that. But my legs and shot feel really good. I feel in great shape. It's just a matter of, like I said, playing pickup.
Where were you working out?
Garfield High School.
Down in Akron?
No, right here in
Garfield Heights.
Garfield Heights, okay. You mentioned earlier the money. I read something really fascinating. I think you had made 42 to 45 over your career, and now you've got that, maybe even more in one contract. Do you consider this like a life-changing contract, or how do you just kind of weigh where you are in your career and what just happened to you?
I try to take myself out of it. And my agent and the guys helped me really break this down. It's not about myself. It's about my kids, and leaving something for them. I've been living great for X amount of years, so it's not really. It was never about me. I think that was the part that once they explained it to me, it really clicked because everybody goes into negotiations like, man, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. When I sign, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that. My whole process was, well, when we get this done, I can put away, my kids and everybody else will be good. So it's an extremely tedious process, but it's something that had to be done.
You hear about this more, I think, in baseball than you do in basketball, but you hear about guys in contract years and they put up big numbers. The last 2 years, you've opted out of your deals and you you played really well, like maybe 2 of your better years of your career. Now that you have this kind of stability, how do you make sure that that doesn't affect maybe the urgency that you played with?
I mean, I feel like the way I play doesn't really matter on the dollars and cents or being unrestricted, restricted, or free agent coming up, whatever the case may be. I feel like I play just as hard if I know I'm going to be here next year or if it's up in the air. So I don't really focus on it. I let the teammates and everybody else handle that.
So what are your expectations for this year? Defending a title, spotlight's going to be on the team. Not that it wasn't the last 2 years, but really this year you'll be everybody's biggest game of the year. I mean, what do you think can happen and should happen?
I mean, I think we have an unbelievable opportunity to repeat, and we have a great nucleus of guys. But once again, I mean, we're starting 0-0 just like everybody else, and we're so far from that. We just have to continue to get better every day and not focus on the championship. I mean, we're going to get everybody's best shot, so we really have to take it game by game. And the only way to do that to secure the home court throughout the playoffs and all of that is to win majority of the games. So we got to take it game by game. We can't sleep on anybody. Everybody's gotten a lot better. Even if a team like Philly, who's been quote unquote a bad team in our league for so long, their young guys are really good now and they're understanding how to play. So everybody's gotten a lot better. And obviously Golden State is Golden State. So we just got to focus on ourselves and just try to get better every day.
Were you in Cleveland most of the summer? I mean, we saw you at Indians games on television and everything. Were you?
Yeah, I was here. I was here. I went to Jersey for like a month, maybe 2 months, and for the most part, I was here. My daughter was started school, first day of school, and we've been here ever since.
When it's all over, like when you're done, do you think you'll go back to New Jersey, or could you see keeping a home in Cleveland?
No, I'm actually about to buy a house in Cleveland. Well, Cleveland/Akron is kind of in the middle, so I'm setting up shop. This will be home for me.
Speaking of setting up shop, we've seen you at an awful lot of Indians games.
Yeah.
And are you a baseball fan by nature?
Yeah, I used to play
and what
baseball.
do you think of this team and what they're doing?
I mean, I used to play baseball. I love baseball. Baseball is probably one of the better. Probably I was better in baseball than basketball, my dad would say. And but I just love basketball, and baseball's always been there. I've learned so much from that game. I mean, just the hand-eye coordination, everything that a lot of skills that I use here is because of baseball. And I'm a huge baseball fan. I'm originally, I can't lie, I'm a huge Yankees fan, obviously, but I mean, I'm embracing the home team. I mean,
What do you
the
think
Indians
about
are
the team and what they're doing?
They're unbelievable. The guys. I mean, I talked to a lot of the guys on the team. I talked to Tito. He's an unbelievable manager, and the guys are unbelievable. I mean, I can't knock them for what they're doing or what they. I mean, a lot of situations like us from not being able to win or bring hope to your team or to the city. I mean, they're doing an unbelievable job. We just get the Browns on track and we rolling.
Do you know, is there a guy in the Indians whose game you especially like, who you would say?
Carlos, you gotta love Carlos, man.
Really?
I mean, he's the way he plays. Obviously switch hitter. I mean, plays the field. He can pretty much do it all. So, and to be so tiny, I mean, he's got so much power and he generates behind that bat, and he gets it done.
What position did you play growing up?
I played center field and pitcher.
In high school?
I played freshman year of high school, and then after that, I couldn't play anymore. AAU basketball, yeah.
You said you're a Yankees fan. About Andrew Miller, who's now here. I mean, he was a great pitcher there.
Yeah.
I mean,
our pitching's been unbelievable. I mean, we probably got the Cy Young winner on our hands. So I mean, Cumberland, he's been playing pretty well. So I mean, the whole team has been playing good.
You mentioned a couple times just about your agent and your team, working on the contract side. Did you play any role though in moving this along to have this happen now? I mean, that you're here now as opposed to after camp or after the season or anything like that.
Oh, I mean, I can say yes and I can say no to that because I mean there was a deal always to be made. It's just whether it was the right deal for myself and my family. But I can't take any credit for what they've done. They've done an unbelievable job and they put me in the situation that I'm in. So. I think we got the best deal for myself and the team, and a lot of that is because of them. So I can't say yes because it was me. It was a lot to do with Griff and Dan Gilbert as well. So.